New York City's mayor once promised to arrest Israel's prime minister if he entered the city, but after examining the law, his administration reached a very different conclusion. Mayor Zohran Mamdani had asked the city's legal department whether New York could detain Benjamin Netanyahu during a possible visit for the United Nations General Assembly. The question centers on an arrest warrant issued by the International Criminal Court, or ICC, in November 2024. The court alleges that Netanyahu bears responsibility for war crimes and crimes against humanity linked to the Gaza conflict. Netanyahu and the Israeli government strongly reject those allegations. Mamdani has openly called Netanyahu a war criminal and said he believes the Israeli leader should face proceedings in The Hague. However, the mayor also said his administration would follow existing law rather than create new rules to carry out an arrest. That distinction is important. The United States is not a member of the ICC. This means an ICC warrant does not automatically give New York police the power to arrest someone on American soil. Foreign policy, diplomatic immunity, and international extradition are also mainly federal matters. A city mayor cannot simply treat an international warrant like an ordinary local arrest order. After consulting its lawyers, the Mamdani administration concluded that New York City does not have independent legal authority to carry out the ICC warrant. Mamdani has since shifted the responsibility to Washington. He argues that the federal government should recognize the warrant and that the United States should join the ICC. His critics say the original promise was never legally realistic and distracted from problems within New York. Supporters may see it differently. To them, the statement placed pressure on national leaders and drew attention to whether powerful political figures are being held to the same standards as everyone else. Here is the deeper issue. International courts depend heavily on national governments to enforce their decisions. The ICC has no global police force that can enter another country and make an arrest. Its warrants carry real consequences in member states, where suspects may face detention, but their practical impact becomes far weaker inside countries that reject the court's authority. That creates a gap between international justice on paper and enforcement in the real world. For viewers in Singapore, this matters because small countries depend heavily on international rules. When major powers accept global institutions only when convenient, confidence in the wider system can weaken. At the same time, legal authority cannot be replaced by political conviction. A mayor may hold a strong position, but local officers must still operate within national law. Mamdani's move, therefore, appears to be more effective as a political message than as an arrest plan. Do you think political leaders should make promises they know may not be legally possible just to force a bigger international debate? Share your thoughts below and stay informed by liking, sharing, and subscribing to 2230.